Dear students, I invite you to this presentation on strategic planning in tourism. Business planning is an old concept. A good prescribed plan serves as a layout for organizing the various components. A plan serves as a mechanism to unite the production, marketing, and financial aspects of the operation, whereas at the same time considering retirement and business transition needs, etc. Tourism is a goose that not only lays a golden egg but also fouls its own nest. This statement will become true in the absence of good strategic tourism planning and improper assimilation of tourism policy and planning. We will discuss about the following 5 aspects in this lesson. Strategic and tactical perspective of planning, framework for strategic planning in destinations, destination vision, integrate tourism policy and planning, and destination management. Strategic and tactical perspectives of planning. What is strategy? First of all, let us know what is strategy. It is a plan of action designed to achieve a long-term or overall aim. It is a method chosen to bring about a desired future, such as achievement of a goal or solution to a problem. You can describe it as an art and science of planning and marshalling resources for their most efficient and effective use. The term is derived from the Greek word for generalship, for leading an army. Strategic plan. A strategic plan is a statement used to communicate with the organization's goals, the actions required to attain these goals, and all of the other critical elements developed during the planning exercise. Strategic planning. Strategic planning is goal-oriented action and it serves as a decision filter. Real strategic planning always needs clearly defined strategic objective. It is an organizational management activity that is used to set priorities, focus energy and resources, strengthen operations, ensure that employees and other stakeholders are working towards common goals, establish agreement around intended outcomes or results, and assess and adjust the organization's direction in response to a changing environment. Tactics. These are more specific, time-oriented, measurable ways to make a vision a reality. It is a way by which a strategy is carried out. Planned and ad hoc activities meant to deal with the demands of the moment and to move from one milestone to other in search of overall goals. In an organization, strategy is decided by the board of directors and the tactics by the department heads for implementation by the junior officers and employees. A strategy is an overall plan that can include several tactics which are similar, focused, less impactful plans that are part of the overall plan. Let us compare strategy and tactics. Purpose is to identify clear broader goals that advance the overall organization and organize resources. And tactics is to utilize specific resources to achieve sub-goals that support the defined mission. Roles. The strategy is to individuals who influence resources in organization. They understand how a set of tactics work together to achieve goals. And the tactics, specific domains experts that maneuver limited resources into actions to achieve a set of goals. Accountability. Strategy, held accountable to overall health of organization, and tactics, held accountable to specific resources assigned. Scope. Strategy, all the resources within the organization as well as broader market conditions including competitors, customers and economy. Tactics, a subset of resources used in a plan or process. Tactics are often specific tactics with limited resources to achieve broader goals. Duration. Strategy, long term, changes infrequently. Tactics, Short term, flexible to specific market conditions. Methods. Strategy uses experience, research, analysis, thinking and communication. Tactics uses experience, best practices, plans, processes and teams. Outputs. Strategy produces clear organizational goals, plans, maps, guideposts and key performance measurements. Tactics produces clear deliverables and outputs using people, tools and time. Tactical planning is typically more negative and crisis oriented because it focuses on problems and obstacles in the way of strategic objective. It is also reactive, thus the term tactical response. Tactical planning is more short-term focus. It deals with removing one obstacle after another on the way to strategic objective. Framework for strategic planning in destinations. You need to understand that framework is an essential basic structure and underlying a system or key concept upon which the ladder to attain the goal has been placed. Then what is destination? Destination refers to a set of facilities and attractions considered by tourists as well as regulating of marketing rules and plans to meet their needs. Destination is the main and primary motivation of touring. According to Pierce, destination is a combination of products and services available in one location that drew visitors from beyond its spatial confines. In general, destinations are amalgams of tourism products contributing an integrated experience to tourists. Conventionally, destinations are regarded as well-defined geographical areas such as a country, an island or a town. Core components of destinations comprised of 6 A's. They have been put under a framework as given below. Attractions, accessibility, amenities, available packages, activities, ancillary services. Therefore, a destination can be regarded as a combination of all products, services and ultimately experiences provided locally. SWOT analysis. SWOT is an acronym for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities and threats. Strengths and weaknesses are the internal factors over which you have some measure of control. Opportunities and threats are the external factors over which you have essentially no control. SWOT analysis is an important tool that assists you to evaluate and invent the segment of strategic planning. SWOT analysis is an instrument designed to put strengths, weaknesses, opportunities and threats of a business into an outlook. Now let us elaborate the term SWOT. Strengths are the qualities that enable us to achieve the organization's mission. These are the basis on which continued success can be made. Weaknesses are the qualities that prevent us from accomplishing our mission and achieving our full potential. Opportunities are presented by the environment within which our organization operates. These arise when an organization can take benefit of condition in its environment to plan and execute strategies that enable it to become more profitable. Threats arise when conditions in external environment jeopardize the reliability and profitability of the organization's business. Threats are uncontrollable. Analyzing the correct business market, setting goals and mapping out a course are the real activities involved in developing a strategic plan. Strategic planning uses the well-known SWOT as thought process which guides the managers prepare for the future, evaluate significant changes or consider value-added investment opportunities. Strategic planning and SWOT are two different facets of planning. SWOT analysis is a business planning tool, while a strategic plan is an overall business proposal which provides directions for accomplishing the success in business. Internal factors are viewed as either strengths or weaknesses, and external factors are viewed as either opportunities or threats. Advantages of SWOT analysis. It facilitates strategic planning in following way. It is a source of information for strategic planning, builds organization's strengths, reverse its weaknesses, maximize its response to opportunities, overcome organization's threats. It helps in identifying core competencies of the firm. It helps in setting of objectives for strategic planning. It helps in knowing past, present and future, so that by using past and current data, future plans can be chalked out. Limitations of SWOT analysis. Like two sides of the coin, SWOT analysis has got its own limitations. It may project environment as very simple, because of which the organizations might overlook certain key strategic contact which may occur. SWOT analysis does stress upon the significance of these four aspects, but it does not tell how an organization can identify these aspects for itself. The limitations of SWOT analysis which are not in control of management include price increase, inputs or raw materials, government legislation, economic environment, searching a new market for the product which is not having overseas market due to import restrictions, etc. Internal limitations may include insufficient research and development facilities, faculty products due to poor quality control, poor industrial relations, lack of skilled and efficient labor, etc. Destination vision. Can you explain the term destination vision? Visioning is a thought process that allows tourism professionals and experts to develop a basis for the destination planning in tourism business. Destination visioning is a community-based strategic planning approach, effectively placing the future of the destination in the hands of the local community, government and industry. While the concept of community involvement in planning is well known, it is the process of visioning that is so well suited to destinations. Ritchie identifies three key elements of the process as: the vision must bring together the views of the whole community and all tourism stakeholders. The vision must reach consensus and endorsement of the future, and the vision defines the long-term development of the destination. A tourism vision statement for a destination is essential for engaging stakeholders with a common direction for destination management. A tourism-specific vision is a spotlight and which enables the stakeholders to plan, develop, manage and market the destination as a tourism product. Destination visions are crafted by involving the community in the development of the tourism. During adopting the sequence of stages of visioning projects, there happens the evolution of tourism strategic planning. The stages of visioning projects are discussed below. Stage 1, Destination Audit. In this stage, research reports will be submitted to provide a clear picture of supply, demand and organization of tourism in the region to lay a sound basis for the vision. Stage 2, Position Statements. Based on the destination audit in the first stage, a number of position statements will be written and distributed based upon key aspects of tourism in the market, investment, environment, etc. Stage 3, Visioning Workshops. This is the important stage of the visioning project, including of workshops held around the region and run by a professional facilitator to draw out community views as to the future of tourism in the region based upon the position statements. Stage 4, Development of the vision. This stage involves collection of the results from the workshops into a set of future scenarios to drive the vision forward. Stage 5, Implementation. It is at the stage that many plans fail. Despite the logical sequence of the visioning stages and the increasing adoption of visioning across many destinations in the world, there are some potential problems with the approach. The problems include the difficulty of obtaining representation across the community, the difficulty of obtaining consensus or controversial issues, the difficulty of recognizing and avoiding tokenism. For tourism visioning exercises, other economic sectors must be integrated. This is often overlooked. And the difficulty of implementing the vision. Integrating tourism policy and planning. Tourism policy has been defined as a progressive course of actions, guidelines, directives, principles and procedures set in an ethical framework that is issue focused and best represents the intent of a community or nation to effectively meet its planning, development, product, service, marketing and sustainability goals and objectives for the future growth of tourism. Both tourism policy and strategic planning should preferably start at the local level and flow towards expansive guidelines principles. They can be used at different levels of government and for destinations and communities to improve the quality of life of the local population. Many of the dynamics of tourism will be driven by the integration of tourism policy and strategic planning. The right combination of good tourism policy and strategic planning will be a great effort towards partnerships of the private and public sectors in facilitating tourism in combination with poverty alleviation, developing policies to combat negative impacts on tourism and supporting the economic, socio-cultural and environmental contributions of tourism for the benefit of world citizens. In tourism principles, practices, philosophies, it states that good policy and sound planning need to be conducted to ensure that a destination will be both competitive and sustainable. The key concept is that while policies generally reflect the big picture and plans contain the detail, they both deal with the future development of tourism. Developing new tourism projects, maintaining present destinations, and improving travel-related facilities and services requires comprehensive policies and detailed plans that combine local needs, market competitiveness, and tourism sustainability. Those destinations, localities, and nations that prepare good policies and implement detailed strategic plans will reap the benefit for sustaining their tourism products in the future. When the policies and plans are multidisciplinary to include all aspects of tourism and foster the concept of competition, the opportunities for future success are greatly enhanced. Destination management. What is destination management? Destination management is the coordination and integration of all the elements of the destination mix. The destination mix elements are the attractions and events facilities, transportation, infrastructure and hospital resources. In addition, destination management includes the image developing, branding and marketing and communications of all that the places has to offer to tourists. To implement a better management of destination, a strategic approach which connect the elements like attractions, amenities, accessibility, human resources, brand image, price has been practiced. Joined up management can help to avoid duplication of efforts with regards to promotion, visitor services, training, business support and identify any management gaps that are not being addressed. There are various options for destination management governance as follows: Department of Single Public Authority, Partnership of Public Authorities serviced by partners, Partnership of Public Authorities serviced by a joint management unit, Public authorities outsourcing delivery to private companies, Public-private partnership for certain functions often in the form of non-profit making company, association or company funded purely by a private sector or partnership or trading again for certain functions. The elements of the destination are supported by marketing to get people to visit in the first place and delivery of services on the ground to ensure that expectations are met at the destination. Underlying these activities is the need to ensure a suitable environment in which to develop tourism. The destination management organization should lead and coordinate these different aspects of the destination. Creating a suitable environment. Creating the right environment includes planning and infrastructure, human resource development, product development, technology and systems development, related industries and procurement. Marketing. The key functions are destination promotion including branding and image, campaigns to drive business particularly to SMMEs, means small, medium and micro enterprises, unbiased information services, operation or facilitation of bookings, CRM or customer relationship management promotion. Delivery on the ground ensures the quality of every aspect of the visitor's experience once they arrive at the destination. Advantages of managing a destination. Some advantages of effective destination management are outlined below. Establishing a competitive edge. Two requirements are critical for destinations to achieve a competitive advantage over their competitor, namely establishing a strong and unique positioning and delivering excellent quality experiences and superior value for money. Ensuring tourism sustainability. Good management can also help to avoid social and cultural conflicts and prevent tourism from affecting local lifestyles, traditions and values adversely. Conclusion. Through analyzing the 5 various topics of this lesson, a student can understand the value of tourism strategies and policies and the importance of integrating them. This will help in managing a tourism destination. Thank you.